drive hums, we're heading out, hear the battle drums. Carrier drops in these war-torn grounds, the sky is filled with a deafening sound. Loadouts checked, our nerves are tight, it's chaos out there, but we're ready to fight. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder, canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few, is this fight too much for us to break through? In the fray, canopies gone as the swarm comes to play. Heal the world, systems start to fail. They're closing in fast, their strength prevails. Too many to count and far too strong. This might be the end, we may not have long. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopies smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through? With a fire, a light breaks through. We look to each other, we know what to do. Training kicks in, we form our ranks. Together we stand, there's no turning back. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through?
Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to the post-war era of Elite Dangerous. We have a scavenger clipper here, and we're on our way back to Sol, to the remnants of Titan Cocijo, which, by the way, became accessible in record time. As usually, it takes quite a bit longer before the caustic supernova cools off, but in this case, it cooled off pretty quickly. And we're in the Antiques Unit Initiative private group, and we'll be gathering whatever materials we feel like, really. Like, we're primarily out there to hunt for Titan Drive components, as those are the rarest and the ones that are necessary to engineer the new dual engineered frameshift drives. But we may decide to pick up a bunch of other stuff as well. At least there was stuff that we're not necessarily full on. And we're in the Antiques Unit Initiative private group for once. Not all of that often in, but today, like, I decided that it would be a good one to be in because materials multiply when you have more commanders in the instance. So the more people you have in the instance, like, the more stuff spawns, and this is a place where you want a lot of stuff to spawn, and consequently it's good to have friends or just even just random strangers there with you. Hey Kazu6, hey Thomas, welcome to the stream. And hey the other 18 people who are following along. Which might actually be 17, because I think one is actually my own phone that I keep to actually check out on the chat. And off to Cocijo we go. I've mentioned it in the video I put out today, but I'll repeat it on stream for those who are following along here. The graveyard of a Titan has 3 states, or 4 if you include the explosion and post-explosion state. After it explodes, it remains in its explosion until typically like the following server tick, which now brought it back to its what we could call the high caustic state. In the high caustic state, there's caustic in the site, comparatively higher, although it's still very weak by the standards that most people are used to. And this usually patrols at a graveyard, but for whatever reason, at the graveyard of Cocijo, there's no patrols. So it's completely peaceful, which makes scavenging here particularly easy. Because there are literally no hostiles. Like, the worst that can happen to you is that you yourself kind of crash into like one of the Fargoid pieces, but that's really the only danger in the instance itself. Now, as I said, this is a caustic area, but it's a very, very, very light caustic area, to the point where you don't even really need caustic sink launchers you can out-repair the damage from the caustic with a class 5 or class 7 repair limpet controller. You might even be able to do it with class 3, to be honest. So you don't really need caustic sinks. I mean, you can use them, and that prevents you having to deal with caustic, with repair limpets, but again, they're not necessary. The only thing you really need is collector limpets, which I have around here. I pop like 2 or 3 of them. And then it's helpful to have a corrosion-resistant cargo rack. I put one of my 64 tons one here, which are event exclusive. If you don't have these, you can unlock the 16-ton version of the corrosion-resistant cargo rack with meta alloys at a human tech broker, which, by the way, you can gather in this instance because there's meta alloys spawning around here. Oh, look, there's a lot of people here. Cool, nice. Let's say hello in local. Hi, everyone! Exclamation. And there's some materials. There's corrosive mechanisms, but we're full on those, so we don't care about those. There's 5 CISO samples. So these, I was gathering these earlier. I don't really need this, but whatever. There's 2 of them. Let's pick them up, and then I might set them to my exclude list after I grab a couple. Let's see if there's anything more interesting. There's caustic crystals. These I'm full of. Most other things I see here, I am just generally just full of. So there's nothing here of particularly interest. And there's a bunch of things that I've filtered out. So let's see if there's anything here that I have filtered out which I might actually want to pick. Orpheus tissue samples. These are actually among the tissue samples that are the hardest to gather, but there's really no use for them, so it's not particularly interesting to pick them up. Protective membrane scraps are dropped by scythes. Meta alloys, again, I have about 600 on my carrier. Titan tissue samples have no particular use right now, so meta alloys are always, I mean, these are also kind of like comparatively viable. Like, I mean, a lot of things here are actually viable. Like, if you're in it for credits, you can pick them up and sell them, and it's comparatively good money. Let me see. Ooh, Titan drive component. Now this is the rarest thing that we are after, and we're gonna go and boost over there and see if our repair limpet can pick it up on the fly, which it should. There you go. This is by far the rarest thing and the one you're after, and the material that is used in the in the purchase at tech brokers of a new engineer drives. So there's a bunch of white things out here, which I think are scythe tissue samples. But again, I will add to ignore list because I don't particularly care for them. There's scythe specimens. There's a bunch of things that you can actually shoot off of Titan's corpse. I'm gonna show you. Like, I have to get pretty close to do it. Like, this is not what I mean. Ooh, getting a little too close for my taste. That's one spots that I'm talking about. See, this cyst pearl, if you like shoot it with anything, I have an abrasion blaster which gives a higher yield, but I can shoot it with anything. It's gonna shoot out sized specimens, which then you can gather. There's no use in the game for these right now, so I'm not gonna gather them. Actually, my limpets are gonna gather them anyway because I don't have them filtered out, so whatever. Might as well pick them up at this point. Might as well also kind of like pop them up a few collector limpets while I'm at it. And yes, Andrew, I was very lucky there. I have no idea what you're talking about, Serenity, but if somebody had surgery, I wish them the best of luck as well. That's great, Shane. I'm excited that you existed in all 8 Titans. That's awesome. So now I have my caustic limb sort of full. Normally you would fire them and keep going, but I'll show you that you can just out-repair it with like a repair limpet controller. So I'm going to post our repair limpet controller here and see where it takes us. That is high energy FSD wake. Somebody getting out of here. Let's see, there's another clipper. Somebody is listening to my scavenger build advice or figuring out on their own. Commander Dubior. Good choice, Commander Dubior. Good ship. And sleek looking ship. Titan tissue sample, resin. See if there's anything else that I kind of want to pick up. Sensors, I got plenty. Oh, I might want to pick another couple. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's remove it from ignore. Let's maybe pick one of ours up. Let's see what else. I think caustic shards we should be full. Propulsion elements were full. Carapace were full. Fire storage capsules are not something I'm particularly interested in. Partial tissue samples I don't particularly care for. Sieve tissue samples. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. I started to go to Colonia, have to return to Soil and unlock corrosion resistant racks. Yeah, well, I mean, why not? Like, they're very handy. Good evening, Barbarossa. Welcome, Chubsy TV. And I think this is all stuff that we have, so there's nothing here that we particularly care about. So let's keep going around and see if we can bump into some additional sensors. I might pick a couple of sensors. Like, sensors don't have a lot of uses, to be honest, but they're used in the context of Fargoid bases. Like, you need a sensor, probe, and a link if you want to activate Fargoid bases, and they're consumed on use. So, I mean, it's not like there's a particularly important use for them. And by the way, I think somebody else is picking it up already, so I will let them pick it up. Like, again, these are resources that are kind of shared, so you don't really want to fight over things and kind of try and be first. If you see somebody else going for it, my personal advice would be to kind of like do the right thing and let them go for it. If you see something and nobody's going for it, then, you know, should go for it yourself. But if everybody starts fighting over these things, it's just not as elegant or fun. Right. So it's sad to hear, Tira. I have no idea what happens. Do you need corrosion-resistant racks to scavenge? Well, it depends what you're scavenging. If you're scavenging Titan drive components, then yes, you're going to need them. If you're scavenging cyst pearls, yes, you're going to need them. This is the, by the way, the leftover of the Fargoid thermal core. Like, from this direction, you're not going to be able to see it very well, but from when it turns around, you'll see it. Let me actually turn the external light so you can see it better. See? The thermal core, what's left of the thermal core. It's pretty cool, huh? There's also free flow. This is what's left of the thermal core. There's also free floating vents somewhere on here. Let's see if I can show you one of the vents, because they also look pretty cool. Might be one of those here. I'm not sure I see it. Hold on. That's another Fargoid. Ah, I'm gonna crash. Somehow I managed not to crash. Let's go get that sensor. And see if we can, on the way, see one of the vents. Or leftover vents. It's not over there. It's kind of usually a smaller piece of one of these things. Alright. One of my Olympus. Oops. Cargo bay full. Alright, we gotta dump some limpets, I guess. You want to know what Targoids taste like? That's a good question. It might be a bit somewhat caustic. So on the highly acidic side would be my guess. Third Fargoid War, who knows? Like, that might take a while, but like, eventually we shall see. Hopefully it'll be a war of aggression on our side and not a war of survival, as it has been. Be good to take the war to them for one. Is there any sort of engineering we need all of these components for bar AGF? So you need caustic shards to do synthesis of caustic sink launchers. Like, for example, if you see resupply caustic sinks requires 4 caustic shards and 2 corrosive mechanisms. Both are found here. So, like, if you want lots of ammunition for caustic sink launchers, this is a place to stock up. And that's actually quite handy because, like, you can never have too many caustic sinks, if you ask me. But just my thought. I want to show you the vents. See, is that one of the vents? Like, again, I'm kind of failing at finding it, but I'll find it. No, this is like the thermal core thingy. Where are the kind of leftover vents? They also look pretty cool. Is this it? Is it on the other side? No. I didn't see it here. Is that it? They do look kind of slimy, I agree. That's one of the other pieces to scavenge, like that's a bone fragment, whatever thing is called. Right. I'll show you what it is, because you can only target them once you get really, really, really close. So these are kind of hard to see, by the way, because they kind of blend in the hull of the Titan. Bone structure fragment. And this, you know, stomps out bone pieces, bone fragments, whatever those are called, something like that. Now I'm going to use a repair limpet again. I'll show you that my class 5 repair limpet equivalent out repairs the damage from the caustic. And these I think are more of a cyst specimens. Yep, cyst specimens. And there's a third one, which is the thing which spits out. Oh, that's it. I found it. This is a vent. This is like a whatever, completely carbonized vent, like heat vent of a Titan. Pretty cool, huh? I wonder, kind of fit a eagle once inside here. Whoa, bonk. Bonk. You're going to miss the Thyroid War update. Well, yeah, well, there's no more Thyroid War, so there's nothing to update up on anymore, so those are done, but deep tissue samples. So deep tissue samples have a higher grade, there's a sensor over there. The higher grade of the tissue samples, so I have them selected. They're not that common. They're worth quite a bit, but I mean, not like money is an issue, so like, but again, you never know if we're going to be able to do something else with these, so them being the higher grade, I thought I'd pick them up. There's another sensor, I might pick that one up too. Can we see the pineapple as possible? I just showed you the pineapple. I'll show you it again, I guess. Like, if you want to see it again, I can show the pineapple again. Or what's left of a pineapple. The funny thing is that there's actually more than one pineapple typically floating in this instance, which you're like, huh? I thought Titan has only had one of those. Like, why is that the case? But yes, there is more than one pineapple remains in the instance. There are some of these items that are limited. That is, the first arrive will be the only one likes to get them. No, they're not limited. Like, some are just rare, so you just take a long time to find them. But they're not limited, as in it's not like there's a limited number of them. They'll just keep spawning. So there's no finite supply of them. There's no, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of them. I have a recommended build from Scavenging. Didn't see one on the IX wiki. I just posted it on the update from today on the video, but I can post it in the link in the chat link if you want again. Welcome to the stream, Block Twat. Scavenging Clipper. There you go. And this is what I'm using right now. If I didn't mistype or screw it up, hopefully the link works. Come what may. People are jumping out. There's another sensor. Can't filter out limpet, unfortunately, so still gonna have the limpets there. So another sensor might go up. Well, pick that one up. I have to actually drop some stuff because I actually might pop another collector limpet. Is there any way to get the size 5 and 6 anti-corrosion cargo racks? Nope, there is not. Those were community goal exclusive. The highest you can get right now is class 4 at Human Tech Brokers. That is the best you can get. 16 ton for reference. That looks like it's moving, so it's like someone's picking it up. Or no, what else is going on with it? Is that my limpet? Or no, something got it. Someone slammed into it. Not clear what happened there. Those are wakes. I wish you could filter wakes out when you're not kind of going for them. It's like they look exactly like materials you would otherwise want to pick up. And where there's number of commanders in the instance is like kind of like confusing. Very confusing. That's like somebody else scouring stuff. Alright, let's keep moving. Meta alloys. Another sensor. And somebody else is picking up, so let it be. There's another sensor there. I'll go that one. Picking up that one. We can already go into Dead Titan's Cloud. Yes, you can, fish sticks. Yes, they did count the server tickets a week. I know, I was surprised too. I didn't expect that, but they did. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what else we got. Nothing particularly interesting. Caustic sink ejected sinks also use the same icon, which again makes it really funky to kind of like figure out what is what. That's meta alloys. Sensor. I'll pick up another sensor. Might be the last sensor I decide to pick up, and then I'll go after drive components instead. Someone's scanning me. Cargo scoop. Alright. Titan drive component. Let's go for it. Oops. Let's drop some of our useless limpets. I might just on like 5 or something. It's like, let's see if we can get there. And here we are. Drive components. Clip. Grabbed. Alright, there's more wakes. If I get more sensors, I'm going to filter them out because I don't need more sensors at this point. Do you think the Titan remains will always remain? It's kind of like, will the remains remain? Yeah, I think the remains will remain. Do you think the Titan remains will remain? Or what do you think? Alright, time to filter out those sensors because I think I have enough. Kind of got to slow down because otherwise I keep refreshing and it's going to be impossible to filter it out. Alright, I made it. I made it! There's a Clipper. No, sorry, there's a Crate Mark II. With hardpoints deployed. Kwanzaa Jurish, hello. You're friendly enough. You know what? I'm going to give you a repair limpet because I like you. Also, I don't know why you don't have repair limpets out here. You should have repair limpets out here. Oh, I tried to get collector limpets on you. That's why it's not working. Try again with a repair limpet. And I think you got it attached. There you go. You're good. Also, how did he lose 71% health? Like, I guess from the caustic or something? This is a cold running Clipper, by the way, if I can't target it at this range. Good. Follow my build advice. You have 89%. Oops, I'm fighting another collector limpet by mistake. Let's see if I can get a repair limpet on you. I think I might have given one too many, but it's fine. Alright, we are repairing everybody here. 07 Adam, welcome to the stream. You got your pre-engineered. That's great. Great to hear. Congrats. Alright, so we got, let's see if there's our stuff to pick up here. Oh, deep drive component. Alright, where is it? There we go. Let's go get it. And it lock on us. And we're good. What is that? That's a deep tissue sample, I think. Yeah, let's go get that one too. Oh, somehow my limpet missed it. Oh no, it did. No, it got it. Never mind. Just a very high velocity angle. Assuming the goods will never really be gone, what do you see as our next phase in the game? Well, clearly, based on what they've been announcing all along and what they've been saying also today in the recorded live stream, where they want to take the game is in the direction of colonization. But also based on the message that Fargoids gave us through spectrographs that we were talking about like a little while back, it sounds like Fargoids are not very happy with human expansion, and I wouldn't be surprised if colonization gets in the way of some fresh interest from our friends, from our caustic friends. But we shall see. Nothing of interest. Let's keep boosting around and see if we can find it. So in order to pick up stuff, I need an anti-corrosion. Well, you don't strictly need it, but if you don't have one, the caustic cargo will melt through your modules, eventually melt through your cargo rack, your cargo hatch, and eventually get self-ejected through your damaged cargo hatch. So it is highly, highly recommendable to have cargo racks for this, corrosion-resistant cargo racks. But again, it's not strictly mandatory. You can make a very, very quick run, find a tight and dry component, and then bail back to your carrier or wherever you want to bail to, and you can still make it, but you gotta be quick. Deep tissue sample. Let's go get that one. Will still be fun to be had in Astrobe. Head to snow. Oh, there's going to be plenty of fun to be had in Astrobe Block 2. In fact, I was talking to Commander Xarian, and he's talking about restarting Finance Fridays in January, which are a ton of fun and a ton of money, especially for newcomers. It's crazy good money. Crazy good money. I mean, something to the tune of like 300, maybe 400 million an hour, which, again, if you're just starting out, is some pretty good dough. And pulls you to war. Things spawn also in this kind of lighter debris field on the outside here. You can actually go around here. There's also fewer people usually here because they tend to stick to the bigger pieces of targets. There's still an HIP 22460, a hyperpredict you in group of 3. Yeah, that's the thing. They can actually hyperpredict you in groups of up to 4 in the Pleiades. Yes, this is the Titan wreckage in Sol. Radioactive. That's correct. Look at your green name, by the way. I love your green name. Green names are folks who are channel members and are supporting the channel. So thank you, everyone following, and thank you in particular, green names. Nothing. Ooh, is there something here? No, I thought something had spawned. There's an unidentified clipper. Imperial Fire. Someone who's like very, very imperial, I guess. Commander H-Bomb. Wanted. Ooh, scary. But with a bunch of limpets, so apparently peaceful. Carapace, deep tissue sample. Let's go get that one. Again, it's not like there's anything particular to do with deep tissue samples, but they're worth a ton. Like if you look at the galactic average, they're worth 500,000 each. So they're actually pretty handy for like value transfer between people and stuff like that, because you can get those to a very high Whoa! What's going on, guys? Somebody just gifted... Radioactive just gifted 20 memberships. Nice. Well, like, thank you. Or rather, everybody who kind of got a gifted membership. Thank you. Look at that. Wow. Well, welcome to the green name world. 20 more people. Let's see what's there. Propulsion elements. Low wake. Never mind. Phosphor, chloroducane. Should I be picking meta alloys here? Not really. I mean, I know I can get more if I wanted to. Like, there's another deep tissue sample, but oh, I need to buy. That's it's with my limpet. I just didn't have my. See, I've already gathered. Where are they? 3 drive components. The reason I managed to get them so fast, I think, is because there's a bunch of people here, and that kind of multiplies spawns, so that more things spawn for like everybody. So, 07, just a nobody. Welcome to the stream. 07, Jason O. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, caustic damage detected. Who cares? Again, it's very, very light. It barely does anything, so. Look at how cold these clippers are. I can't lock the clipper. I have to get this close to lock it. I also wonder why people don't have like repair limpets or the like. I mean, bring repair limpets, folks. I mean, you got friends here, so like they'll help you if they can, but like bring repair limpets, you'll last longer. See something spawn here. No, that's a low wake. Never mind. Again, I really hope you could spawn. You could filter out wakes. I think I'm full on all of this stuff. Yeah. Full on everything. Let's see what else there is to kind of filter out sensors, meta alloys. I kind of wanted to see if there was more tissue samples. I don't know if I saw those. I don't know if those are still available, actually. I'm kind of curious. I know the regular tissue samples are available, but there's a different type of tissue sample, which is the Titan Maw tissue sample. And I don't know if that one is available around here. Maybe. Alright, so far. Woo! Should we do some FA off hooning with the clipper on here? Clipper is not exactly a hooning ship because it's kind of very drifty. But it can dance. Like, if you go FA off, you can do some, like, some level of hooning. Whoa. Okay, fine, it sucks at hooning. Never mind. Hey, V-Hobbs. 07. And, yes, unfortunately you have to engineer each module individually. If you talk about applying the experimental, because like these pre-engineered modules come with fast boot and mass and extended, whatever it's called, extra range, extended range. Can't even remember what it's called. Like long range, something range, like the default like frameshift drive engineering, but pretty much every increased range. Thank you, Game, for telling me the answer. Increased ranged and fast boot, which is really cool, by the way, especially on build restricted ships like this one that turn their FSD off once you deploy. Oops, I was not paying attention to where I was going. Let's repair ourselves. And since we lost quite a bit of hull, we might also want to pop some caustic sinks and speed up the repair process. Yes, it is a fin booper. Fun booper. And fin booper too. Both. Ooh, there's something here. What is that? Drive component. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drive component. And see if we can grab it. All right, clip it, limp it on, limp it, grabbed it. And we got it. There's something else, but I think that's a wake. Based on angle, yeah, based on where it is. That was a wake. 07, right? Thank you for your kind words. Hey, taxi cab. The cutter works too. I mean, cutter is very drifty, so it's like not as maneuverable if you kind of need to turn around, like, and just go after a different. Something else here, by the way. Is that a wake as well? Maybe or a tighten rudder component. If it's the latter, we brake and go after it. If it's the former, we don't care. It's a wake. And by the way, carriers, if you want money, carriers are buying drive components at maximum price. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually maximum price, but it's like something like 30 million a pop. So, farming some of those is actually a pretty good money maker. What's going on? Did I expire all my limpets? Yeah, I expired all my collectors. Let's try again. Gotta get rid of them anyway. 30.4 million. Yeah, that's a good amount of money, huh? And this is, I think, what's coming in now. Yep. I think that got rid of everything for now. That's a wake, I believe. Yep, wake. Let's see what else we got out here. Commando H bomb is fully repaired. Oh, a Mandalay out here, nice. Mandalay, I guess, is also an okay ship to kind of do scavenging in. It's fast, maneuverable. Yeah, I approve of Mandalay out here. Pre-engineered drives, yeah. Somebody else coming in with a large ship. Is it a large ship? Looks like a, is it a bed? What? No, it's a crate, I think. It's hard to tell at that distance. Yeah, it's a crate. It's a very cold running crate. McNastydin. I like your paint job, McNastydin. Let's see what our caustic damage detected. We're good. We're repairing. We can out repair the damage from the caustic. There's an anaconda. Nice. Who brings a anaconda here? Commander, search out. Should we just murder our repair pit? I think we murdered our repair pit. Alright, let's get on that one. I have no idea when the Mandalay will be available for credits. Usually it's 3 months after it launches. So if anybody can look up when it was launched, that should roughly give you an idea. Do you leave the instant to red spawns, or do they just gradually show up? The latter. They just, you just fly around and they just progressively show up. You don't need to leave the instance and come back. There's something there. Oh, it's a caustic sink. Never mind. It is the most peaceful graveyard, right, Belisario? Because like, there's no hostiles. Like, it's crazy. Usually there's patrols spawning around here that, for the most part, will leave you alone if you're running cold. But you know, they can occasionally get annoying. But here, it's nothing. It's you and the remains of this Titan. That's it. I did say I was gonna take a couple of days off. Whoa, dodged. And I did take a couple of days off. I disconnected from the game for like a full 48 hours, and that was it. I genuinely did not touch the game in that period. I'm using a clipper. I'm using my scavenging clipper. I'm like in the more crowded General hints. Pray to R and Jesus. Alright. Had 4 Hydra patrols show up and nuke my squadron mate last night. 4? 4 died a long time ago, unless you're talking about something else. Alright. Oh, you mean the remnants of Titan Tor had 4 Hydras in a graveyard? I mean, man, I gotta go see that for myself, because I want to actually go and slap 4 Titans with my friends of Xenostrike Forest if they're spawning like that. Oh wait, that's another deep tissue sample. I'll go pick up. On Friday, we're gonna try and give a Hydra. We're gonna try and destroy on in sort of like insta destroy Fargate Hydra, just with a wing of commanders. Well, more than a wing, 4 wings of commanders with mod shards, and we'll see if it works. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. Oh, there was 4 of you, so 4 Hydra spawn. Is that what happened? Interesting. I don't know if I saw Hydras in Titan graveyards. I used to joke that also Medusas didn't exist in graveyards, because I actually never saw one. But then I kind of was overridden by compelling evidence that Medusas do exist at Titan graveyards. Look at all these new green names, guys. Amazing. Thank you again, Radioactive, for your generosity. Ah, there's something down there. Is it awake? I think it might be awake. Deep tissue sample. No, it's a deep tissue sample. Let's see if there's like... Or is it away? Whoa. Maybe it's I find I'm doing weird maneuvers recently. I don't know if it's like my imagination or what the hell. Because I'm like chasing it right now. Like, where is it going? Now it's I guess slowing down, coming back. No, it's still flying away from me. You guys seeing this? Like, that's like, probably calculate the velocity too. So I guess now it's slowing down. No, it's still running away from me at like 140 meters per second or whatever. Now it's coming back. So this side come back. No, it's still running away from me. No, it's slowly coming back. It's just the heck. Like, it took forever. Wow, guys, thank you again. Like, Blockwood, that's very generous of you. Either like we're painting the whole chat green, man. Like, everyone's gonna be a member. So Johan, this is this song is called "Turning the Tide." It's part of the Spotify album that myself and Commander Barefoot created. And if I manage to click on it, well, it should be showing up. But whatever my streaming skills, I have stream skill issues. So right now the stuff that we should be saying the song playing isn't playing. So I will post it in the chat here. This is the link to a Spotify album, and if Spotify is not your thing, this is available on Apple Music and Amazon Music and YouTube Music and Deezer and Bandcamp. You can get it more or less anywhere. Let's see if I can actually fix and get this. I mean, it's the like the actual overlay is working. Oh, I disabled it. That's why. It is my... See? Now it's working right underneath. I actually disabled a bunch of stuff for... now I have like my keyboard overlay back on. I disabled a bunch for the actual view party so that people could actually see the explosion without all the garbage overlay stuff that would kind of ruin the experience. So it was, I turned it off and I forgot to turn it back on. But no, it's a good time to turn it back on. You have time to finish your novel. Like, now we gotta hear the abstract of your novel. You're welcome, Johan. You're very kind, Block to it. Right. More deep tissue samples out there. Just got one. Somebody picked that one up. Let's see what else we got. What is that? That is a deep tissue sample. Let's see if we can figure it out. Sky's very green. Epic Fantasy series I started 18 years ago. That's exciting. So what you think the colonizing thing is going to be about? Are we going to be out there starting our own societies or what? It's a good question. I mean, right now it sounds like we can basically create infrastructure like ports and the like and have some degree of direction with regards to what is built where, which to me sounds pretty cool. I have a couple of systems in mind where I'd love to sort of like set up some infrastructure. Someone is scanning me. Who is scanning me? Arcane thing. All names I don't recognize. Which is generally a good thing. And names I recognize are sometimes problematic. But so far all good. You hope you're gonna be judge, jury, and executioner, yeah. You know. It's like you could set up an anarchy system, then you can be whatever you want. Although I know that anarchy factions can be problematic themselves. You're welcome, Catsy. Glad you enjoy it. A lot of people were asking about that music, so yeah, I thought I just put out a link. Like, it's like one of the things that people will be asking since the explosion of the Titan. Since we put that music on the stream. And that stream had a lot of people. I mean, there's like 83 people now. There was 1,200 people watching the explosion of Cocijo, so... Enjoy it, Shane. You gotta say thanks to, I'm not sure who, either BlogTwat or Radioactive, so... Or both. Right. Alright, let's see what else we got. Fury and Flame. Anything else I want to pick up here? Ah, bonk. I should not stare at my left panel while flying into Titan's remains. So the thing is, Titan drive components are commodities, as in cargo commodities, not materials. So you actually lose them on that. So try not to die when you collected like 4 or 5 of them, and you have essentially an hour worth of haul. I should probably go and stock them on my carrier as a precaution in case accidents happen, and especially when it's streaming in the XIPG, accidents somehow tend to happen, but it's alright. Accidents can happen, it's not the end of the world. I sincerely doubt it, Gurpiter. I think, at least from how it's shown it, colonizing would be sort of pretty much just building like outposts and settlements on planets where you can already land. They've shown nothing that hints at the fact that people can land, well, we'll be able to land on atmospheric planets. Oh, that would be cool. No question. That's a little wake. Kind of a bit more unlucky with drive components now. You notice a slight bit of controversy on my post earlier about the music. Bottom line is, someone enjoys it and it doesn't matter how it's created. I mean, thank you for saying that, Dogtoad. I mean, look, at the end of the day, people have strong feelings about AI, especially musicians, because I get it, you know, it's their livelihood, you know, and people start, you know, saying, oh, we don't need you musicians anymore because, like, we just use AI for music and stuff, then a lot of musicians will struggle to make a living. But I guess, you know, it also kind of depends, because in my mind, you know, making fan music for a 10-year-old video game about killing imaginary space flowers that no band would ever remotely touch, and I've tried, I've asked people around if anybody wanted to be part of this project, is exactly what AI is for. To make fun things, fun, cool things, passion projects for a community that no musician would ever remotely touch. But even then, some people get upset and riled up by the concept, and so, you know, it's fine. People have their opinions. People can have their opinions. Hey, on A, well, interesting. There's Titan drive components which are necessary for the new drives. So people are here farming or looking for them or trying to farm, as the spawn rate is abysmally low even in a group when it's actually quite a bit higher. How am I doing in cargo, by the way? I could pack some more stuff. Then this specimen tissue sand. So 4 drive components. Or maybe I'll pick one more up if I find it. And then I go and drop the stuff on my carrier. So I limit damage in case I do explode, as I have a tendency to explode. Do you have to enable or claim something to get a gift membership? No, Faithful. It's randomly assigned. If somebody gets a gift membership, everybody who is in the channel at the time gets a random roll, basically, to be awarded the membership. You could try it. See for yourself. Only if you want to, of course. I'm joking there. But anyway. You have to enable, you have to claim the gift membership, Yavin? I actually didn't know that. Interesting. I thought it was automatically enabled to a number of random people. Apparently a bit successful. Come on, give him another drive component. Just one. That's the thing about RNG, right? You kind of find 4 in a row, and then you fly around for like 20 minutes and you don't find one, and then you find another 4 in a row. Or you don't. Right. Also, I should be boosting around, because like moving faster spawns things faster too, so, right. It's a prompt under when somebody gifts saying, allow gifting. Oh, okay. I have no idea about how that works, but I guess there's some kind of selection there. I do like painting the chat green though. Right. It's pretty cool. Thank you for your support. Orpheus Disser samples are actually somewhat harder to gather than regular ones. Maybe we'll pick one up just for the sake of argument. Because Orpheus jump out. I mean, you can sort of sample a... where is it here? You can sample a Cyclops for the sake of argument over and over and over again, and it just keeps shooting you and stays there, so your research limpets can just... Do they just destroy it? They just probably through it? Alright, let's go get another one. You didn't see this. You did not see this. This did not happen. Most definitely did not happen. It is a pretty fast clipper, yeah. It's my scavenger clipper. It's gotta be fast. It's gonna get me point A to point B fast. Alright, let's remove this from the list now again. Where did it go? Okay. Oops. I don't know if I clicked it right. Nothing interesting right now. Alright, let's boost around. Again, boosting is the fastest way to make things spawn. As things spawn as you move around, so boosting makes things spawn. And even being like in the outer part here still results in things spawning, so it's easier to get around the smaller part of the debris field than the larger part, navigating the bigger pieces of the Titan remains. Something glitching there. It's probably a ship. Meta alloys, no. Corrosion mechanism. Something up here. That check the caustic sink. Never mind. Never mind. Titan Mark 1 does fine in scavenging too. Any ship that has good internals and speed does fine. Real power move would be to be doing this in a Vibrant Mark III. And hooning around like the Titan remains proper around. That would be a power move. Maybe we should do that. What do you guys think? Should we go and park the Clipper and get a Vibrant Mark III? I mean, there's absolutely no hostiles here, so you can bring any ship you want. Like, all of them. All the 07s here. The system is full cheating ganker guys. I have to say, most gankers are not cheaters. Like, I'm sure some people find them annoying, but most of the ones I know are not cheaters. Oh, there's a Fargate heart. There's now a deep tissue sample. I'll pick that one up. Might also pick up the heart while I'm at it, because why not? Although I have a lot, and I certainly don't need more, but... Alright, picked it up. There's a chieftain in here, cool. What else we got? Alright. Let's pick it up for the sake of... see who's in here with a chieftain. Commander Jelly. Novus. In a shielded chieftain, okay. I presume that's one of those pre-built chieftains that are not exactly great, but as I said, you can bring any ship you want here and it's gonna be fine. Like, gathering Fargate hearts is comparatively easy, but you kind of generally need to wait for caustic gauss to expire, so it can take a little while. Protect them with scrap, orphers, side, resin, and alloys. Nothing else I particularly care about picking out. Nope, I just want an overdrive component. What happened to my Fargate heart? I left it behind somehow. I went to die for some reason. Alright. So Kinetic SS Plus and SS Minus on my keyboard overlay are next subsystem and previous subsystem. So like, for example, if I'm targeting a PvE ship, it lets me sub-target parts of a ship. I only really use it with multi-cannons when I'm shooting Firewood Hearts with gimbaled multi-cannons. Otherwise, I practically never use them. In fact, I probably could find better use for those 2 keys, but I have them there out of habit, so I keep them there. I also don't feel there's anything that I particularly need to be handy. So, yeah, I guess I'll just be using that setup. Cloud components, 2 of them. 2 of them, 2 of them. Where are they? There. Let's go get it. Is anybody else on it? I don't think so. Again, if there's other people on it, I will generally let them go after it, since I got plenty. Where are you going? You're deeply confused, Mr. Limpet. Mr. Limpet, come back! What the hell? Oh, that's the other one. Did I get the controller? What the heck happened? Is that my Limpet? Is that somebody else's Limpet? No idea what's going on. My Limpets are highly confused. There was another Titan Drive component, but by now it's gonna be gone, like almost for sure. Well, I might cancel like deep sample, but I got enough. Not enough. I got some. Might get that heart. I like collecting hearts. Yeah, high-graded missions have become incredibly effective at maxing out materials. How much is used for tech and analogs, and how much just for random plug with salvage? I mean, the only couple of things that in my mind, well, 3 things only really matter. Titan drive components are a key ingredient for the new drives, so those are very important. Fargoid crystals are necessary for anti-guardian zone resistance engineering, which has been and may be again very important. And then caustic shards and corrosive mechanisms are used for synthesis of caustic sink launchers, which is very handy. And so those are the 3 things that I would say, if you have 3 things on your pickup list, those would be the 3 things. Interestingly, I haven't seen any maw tissue samples, so those might have been exclusive to like live Titans. I have stocked on a few, but I'll repair it and I'll like the heat sink. Anti-Guardian fields are currently only on Orphus and Hunters, right? Well, on the system HIP 22460, where the Proteus wave was fired, has an anti-Guardian zone active. So I also don't think that Glaives and Orphuses spawn anywhere right now. So I think 22460 is the only place with an active anti-Guardian zone field as of right now. I may be wrong, right? Someone may correct me, but I think that's what we got with, right? That's what we got right now. Let them feel our might. Yes, Arian, the war is over. We won. Oh wait, somebody was asking to see the pineapple, the exploded pineapple. This thing here is the exploded pineapple. Or what's left of it anyway. Is that a wake? That's a wake. There's another thing up here. What is that? Another wake. Wake and wake and wake. And that's probably a sink that somebody fired. Yep. They really need to make different icons for these things. It's so lazy that they all look the same. Right? There's Nebula Goid. Oh, there's plenty of Goids in Nebula. No question about that. If you want to fight Goids, you can fight Goids all day long. That is not an issue. Put in action. Gauss in hand. Caustic shards.
in the fight. I'll try my best to do my bit right. Maybe this time
Nothing
I won't
interesting
make him
there.
baseball, no missed shots.
More wigs. Yes, I'm using a Universal Olympic controller on the Clipper. That is correct. I'm not sure what it's optimal, but it's definitely convenient. Is there still places to drill the Titan with subsurface extraction missiles for biostorage containers? No, but there's biostorage containers here in the graveyard, so you can still pick these up. I have them filtered out, so you won't see them, but if you go and scroll down, there's plenty of biostorage capsules here. See? Look at this. Pages and pages of biostorage capsules. So you can just come here and pick them up. If you want to go up with those, you absolutely can. These are still wigs. Wig. Wig. Sink. Nothing. No product components yet. You can't drill for them now. And yes, this is Cocijo. It should be toxic the first week, but apparently they decided to make it immediately accessible after the first day. I guess they want to wrap the year up quickly. I don't know why else they would do that, but yeah. It is accessible now. Hide and drive component. Where is it? Where is it? Over there. Let's go. Boom. 7 kilometers out. Do I have my limpets collected info? What's up? Oh, someone got it. Never mind. Ignore it. Someone else is on first. Let's go get that heart instead. Yeah, drive components is what we're after. Primarily, at least. Picking up some other random stuff, like, but... Yes, GK Fury, you're in the stream. Let's see if we can find maybe one more caustic component. Oh, our inventory is full. Oh, let's dump some garbage. Let's see. Is there any other use for Fugway sites before getting the bobbleheads? Target practice. A great thing to do is stock up on some 20-30 Fargoid hearts, dump them out of your ship in front of a carrier, take your Guardian Gauss cannon out and shoot them. It's great for your aim. It's great target practice. The bobbleheads are available at Human or Guardian Tech Broker. I think it's a Human Tech Broker. For meta alloys and one Fargoid heart. Deliver those, and you can trade it for a Fargoid bobblehead. You can see it in the bottom left of my screen. See if I can actually point it with my hand. This is where it is. Is my hand pointing in the right direction? Deeply confused as to no, wrong direction. Wrong hand, actually. Like somewhere here should be the Fargoid bobblehead. Down here. That's where it is. Alright, let's see. If we found another drive component or not. Booster out. Oh gosh, am I gonna be accused of like ignoring human lives in order to gather new FSDs? Not a court case. Alright. But as I said, you know, Aegis at least has seen me fighting outside of their Aura Mele's windows for like a good chunk of a week, and I think we're even at the very least with the Aegis, guys. This is one of the old vents, by the way. This is the heat vents, or what remains of a heat vent. You see the shape? It's pretty cool, huh? Piece of a heat vent. I find, I think, better luck if I'm just exploring like on the outside of the portion here and things spawn all around. Like, for example, here, could this be one? There you go! What did they just say? Bingo! That was exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Complete luck. Complete luck. Alright, I think now it's time to go and unload at the carrier. So we don't die and lose it all. That would be disappointing. Alright. Let's jump. Oh, we're still too far. So let's get out of the caustic first. Do you have my cutter build posted anywhere? I actually posted it just a moment ago, and it's not a cutter, it's a clipper. Right, it might look like a cutter a little bit, but it is a clipper. Let me fish it out for you. Have it somewhere here. There you go. This is the clipper build. The cutter works too, it's just the clipper is a lot more agile, right? So. Was material a cargo one or the engineer material type? So drive components are cargo ones, and they are corrosive, by the way, so you need a corrosion resistant cargo rack. Right. Oops. Right. Oh, I did take my tire. Tastes bittersweet. Let's see if we can go scavenge with our Viper Mark III. We'll make for a cool experience. But we need to get a little creative with the build if we do that. And I do mean very creative. We'll see. What do you mean caustic damage to take? Oh, because my caustic sink is partially full. I just dumped them. The dangerous game. Yes, these are the 64 ton class 6 from the community goal. That's right. Ah! Forgot I'm not flying a Viper right now, but still wasn't too bad. Gosh, I'm not used to flying this skidding clipper. Alright. Let's store our stuff. Except the limpets. So let's see. Let's get our Viper out. Or should we do our Imperial Eager? I think the Viper has more oomph to it. So let's get rid of the limpets for a second. Oops, wrong button. So the item rewards are automatically stored at the Hutner's megaship rescue ship in Luton Star. So those rewards would be parked here. This is a place where you pick them up, or you can transfer them to your carrier station remotely. You can do that too. You don't actually have to show up in person to pick them up. What was I doing? I was pulling out a Viper. All right, let's do that. First, I needed to dump my limpets, though otherwise it won't let me switch. You missed the Titans. Well, we have a conspirator here, like a Xeno ally. Alright, now the question, how do we make this work for what we're doing here? Right. I think we need any weapons. So let's dump all the atoms. By the way, I'll show you that you can store all your weapons in one click. And you're gonna thank me forever if you didn't know this trick. And you only have to watch the animation once instead of 4 times. This is like a lifesaver trick. I just saved 6 hours of your life. And so we have heat sinks. We don't really need heat sinks, but we can put. We have caustics. I might have to dump them from my clipper, but I don't think I have them here. Also, don't particularly need them, but I'm not gonna have a lot of. What do we have here? We have an overcharge factor, and we have EPTs. Yeah, so this is fine. Weapon focus this. Okay. Do I even have the FTO? I have an FTO. So we're gonna put a repair limiter controller here, which I probably don't have. On fast trade, but I can buy one for my carrier, so I'll do that. And then I don't think I have a. What would I even fit here? I would. I don't have corrosion resistant cataracts. I might just get like a class 4 ton. After all, I'm only after drive components, so might as well just carry one of these with 4 limpets. 2 are collectors, and actually I may need a little bit more of those limpets. You can always synthesize limpets if need be, but do I need anything else? Oh, collectors. I need collector limpet controllers. I think I have a 3D lying around. No, I don't. Okay, so I'll buy it. And then do I have plus 1 cataracts? I got nothing else I can even. I can't even buy them for my character. Like I only have to size up. My key overlay is no board. NOHBOARD, which I created a custom overlay for myself, but using no board as a tool. So we only have 4 limpets, which is not a lot. We might want to get the caustic sinks if we do it this way. Yeah, let's put the caustic sinks. So, oh, you're welcome, Dubstep. Well, let's steal a couple of caustic sink launches from the clipper. Let me link you the tool. I think it's easier. Is this the one? No. Trying to find out if it's the one this is the one I used. I think so. This is the one I'm using. Okay, punch it in. Alright, so we got our sinks. Let's go back to our Viper. The good thing with Viper is it's going to be a blasted fly. That would be cool. It's not exactly going to be a full-on hooning ship, but yeah, we get close. Alright, so we have the fastest Titan drive component Gabber that one could possibly hope. I think either this or the iEagle would be that. Need to remap our fire groups to a degree. 1, 2. And then caustics and launch is going 1 more. Woohoo! I don't even know what livery I have on the ship. Is it the tactical gray? I think this is tactical gray. I wish it would have given like some awards for the Viper Mark III. I think it's such a cool, iconic ship that's like somewhat underutilized. You're calling it that you're gonna overshoot them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna overshoot them for sure. But the good thing is this thing can really accelerate and brake. It has by far the fastest boost acceleration in the game, and is only second to the Eagle in terms of unboosted acceleration. So it handles crazy good. There's a reason why Hooners who fly spectacularly use the Viper Mark III or the Eagle, depending on what we're trying to do. Right. Those are the two ships of choice for that practice. Let's go back to our friend here. And we got an SCO here. A little bit too much boost. Yeah, I mean, the Viper Mark IV is actually a very different ship. I never personally loved the Viper Mark IV. In fact, I think the only one I had I sold a long time ago because I never used it. But the Viper Mark III is different. Viper Mark III handles in a very unique way. Yeah, Tactical Graphite is like the cheap, you know, the poor man's Midnight Black. It looks great on a lot of builds. Good day, Raven. Or Raven. Would the Mark III be just better off the bat? Well, it depends what you're trying to do. Like the Mark IV punches harder than the Mark III for sure, but it handles a lot worse. So, is the trade-off worth it? I mean, only you can decide, really. Oh, I just wasted one of my 4 limpets. That was very dumb, but whatever. The Courier is also nice, but the Courier is not quite a Viper. Pretty obvious statement, but still, there's some meaning in that statement. Let's see who's here. It doesn't look like there's anybody here yet. Has the game put me in a solo instance? Really? Really lonely. I didn't want to be like solo. Might have said too many people, you go on a new instance. Alright. Let's see how things go. I guess more people will drop in now that I have a new instance. But we shall see. Something I was blipping around here. I wonder what it is. There's blips. Oh no, there's people here. Never mind. Not a 5-weight heart. Hey, I thought I had a collector input. What is my collector input doing? My collector input not collecting is on strike, is on strike. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I don't have corrosion resistant cargo racks, so I'm just gonna jettison this, otherwise it will just burn through my ship. And I'm really here for black components, not hydro heights anymore. Let's see what we got. There's a Mandalay. Who's in the Mandalay? Let's see. Things we gotta keep an eye out are Python Mark II. If someone is here in a Python Mark II, chances are they don't have the best intentions. Or an FDL. but most other standard ships are usually people just scavenging. Nothing special here. Oh, my game is starting to stutter. Oh, stop stuttering. Is that the wake? Yeah, it's a wake. Let's go, go, go! Ooh. That's fun to fly. What? We're paid. That's some other thing. That is a drive component. Let's go, go, go! Oh, somebody else is on it. Or no? Unclear. Somebody else on that one? I'm not sure. If somebody else got it or not. Alright. Let's see if we can find another one relatively quickly. Otherwise, again, I'm gonna get corroded and lose it. So, propulsion elements we pull on. We shall see how we give chase. Toxic corrosion on the FSD. Alright, before I get entirely corroded and lose my... I should have brought an AFMU, I completely forgot to repair my cargo hatch in case it was starting to get damaged, but I'll maybe do one or two more ticks of damage before I skedaddle out of here if I don't find another drive component quickly. Oh, did I steal your drive component, Hobo? I'm sorry. I can drop it if I don't know if you're joking, but if you're serious, I'll drop it for you. I don't mind at all. If you're the one here, that's not you. Oh, okay, cool. Humanity's feared. See what we got there. Crosters are getting corroded. More or less everything's getting corroded. I think I gotta get out of here soon. That's my hull percentage, my cargo rack is still at 100. I'll stay there for now. And buy storage capsules. Thanks. The storm of death. Power plant. Our Titan drive ship might be a meta build though. Well, I mean, I guess if you're being obnoxious and stealing things that other people are going for, I guess, yeah, there's something to it, but it's not a build I would advocate to do that. That's not really nice. Woo! To do this though, it is meta. Boom! Let's see if I can pass over here. Caustic seems to hold the line. Alright, last passage, otherwise we skedaddle. Should buy some of the smaller caustic resistant cargo racks for use in like these ships. The annoying thing is you only have like a class 1 and class 2, something like that. Or not even, like there's like, I think 2 tons is the maximum from Aliens one. You got I think a 2 ton and a 1 ton one, which is kind of a bit pathetic. Alright, I should really get out of here. Let's do a last passage over to the other side and then we head out back to the carrot. That we might actually go and buy some of those guys. You said human tech brokers have them, right? So they should sell them at the rescue mega ships, I presume, because those have human tech brokers. Hi, limpets. Alright, let's get out of here. So, need to go to rescue ship, get FSD, and I should guardian components, start trying to get guardian components. Not sure if there's a bunch of different question Revan in there, so I'm not sure which one you want me to answer, but you should have gotten a number of those FSDs from the event. So if you're happy with the number you got from the event, then you don't need to do anything. If you want more, because you have more ships that you want the pre-engineered drives for, then you need to gather Titan drive components and then go and buy them. Commanders are selling the drive components for 20 million credits each. Selling or buying? Like, so it's a pretty good profit, right, for people especially who don't have a lot of money. It's a great activity. Gather some of these. Especially here where there's absolutely no hostiles. I honestly think it might even be a bug. Or maybe they just decided that, you know, Saul was done with Fargrid and there wasn't going to be any patrols considering the opposition they faced. Maybe, I guess there's narrative reasons. But every other Titan graveyard has hostile patrols on, I think. Check. What's that tight? Outnumbered, outgunned. Yeah, I know. Our Titans have hostiles, but Cocijo does not. Interestingly. Did they not have 4 pips in the engine, by the way, over time? Funny, that was the case. 706 speed. Not too shabby. Uh-oh. I'm not used to like tuning the ship again. I'm getting used to flying those huge, heavy ships, heavy mediums like the Python and the Crate. Gotta get the gist of it again. Ooh, someone's talking here. I wonder who's talking. Who's that? Who is that? The Noah. Cohen does it, the Noah. Come on, sail there. Oh, hello there. Oh, the accent squad. Oh, banging away. Hostiles, by hostiles I mean Fargrid hostiles. So let's drop our, let's drop the caustic things here, put them back on the clipper. So kind of like, should we just keep these on? Or just keep these on? This doesn't matter. You can get a power grid of buying from a fleet car or stealing it from another settlement. That is true. Where to find the music? Playlist It's Hard. It's music we made, Revan. I've posted a link. I posted a link again. Here it is. This is the music album. SFN stands for Shutdown Field Neutralizer. ship. What are we doing this end? Clipper, I guess. Bring a clipper in. No worries. You're welcome. Oh yeah, man, SEOs are absolutely amazing. They're like made the game single-handedly 10 times better. I think we need some of those. We have some half-decent flyers here. Do I need any materials besides the drive components? I think I only need the drive components, right? So, how many of these am I gonna need? Right. Let me see. Let's see. I got one of each class. So FSD. Don't particularly care for the class 3s. For class 4s, I would love one, I guess, for the Core Mark 5. One is already on the Dolphin. And one for the Mamba, and one for Turtle Lance. And for a Vulture, I get a 2 or 3 of the class 4s, and then the class 5s are by far the most popular. And the class 6, I could use another class 6 for that. So one class 6. Another class 6. Some stupid number of class 5s. And maybe a couple of class 4s. Yeah, should be enough. So, how many of the things there do I need? Where did it go? Drive components. So I said 1 6. Let's say 2 4s. Let's say 4 5s. So 7 total. Let's see if I have enough materials for this. I didn't even check. I saved the potential zombie. Yeah, no, I saved a bunch of potential zombies. I just turned them in, but I guess I have some I still have my carry, I guess, somehow. If I have them, I should probably pick them up. Oh, wait. Do I have them? Where's the biostorage capsules? Turn them in. While I'm going there. Argoid, blah, blah, blah. This is biological matter, not biostorage capsules. Different thing. I don't think I have any biostorage capsules. Like, I turn them all in. Although, yeah, different thing. I got a guardian casket. I don't know if those count. Something in there, maybe. Welcome to the stream, everybody who recently joined, by the way. Including Dr. Diano, Okadatab, and Dubsit may have been here for a while, and Malicious. So we are going to Udenstar. That's the con that I was here earlier, I guess. Yeah, see, I don't know. What are we just doing? Just trying to dock at this point? Oh, he's gonna come after me. I don't think he's gonna catch me, so we're gonna be okay. By the way, I should sell the old pre-engineered FSDs, but I can't really make myself to do it because it's still considered a unique module. So, but now that we have like 600 module storage, there's a lot less of a reason to do so. Where is the? There it is. Wow, that was a big fuel jump usage thingy. Well, Raven, thank you for your support. Welcome to the Green Names, an exclusive group of amazing people who support this channel. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit of a hoarder too, Malicious. I'm like, you never know, you might need this stuff later. Do I have components? I was right to hoard. That I'm glad I stocked up on. You have a question about the Python Mark II bomber build. If you took a beam laser with thermal vent, could you still 100% the core, or do you lose too much damage with a beam? So, first question first. Yes, you lose too much damage, so you cannot 100% the core. And second, using the thermal vent beam keeps the Titan in orange alert, which means patrols don't leave, which means by the time you're doing the third cycle, the third bombing cycle, you will have hundreds of scouts in the distance. I'm about to crash here, and it's okay. 57 kilometers, I can reach it by regular speed. By the time you do the third cycle, you will have like hundreds of scouts chasing you, and hunters and interceptors, and your life is going to be hell. So don't use thermal vent beams, just pop heatsinks. Heatsink synthesis, like people are concerned about heatsink synthesis, but like it's G1 materials, especially now that they've bumped up like crazy G5 materials everywhere. Like you go to a material trader, you trade down, and you have a 150 heatsink synthesis. That lasted me the whole bombing campaign. And if it lasted me the whole bombing campaign, it will last you a long time too, trust me. So if you're worrying about synthesizing heatsinks, you're worrying about the wrong things in this game. My personal opinion. Others may disagree. There are ships and builds where having a thermal vent beam makes sense, but bombers are not one of them. At least not for me. You're welcome, Efwin. Vote next to G to be for selling hoarded modules. I mean, if you sell them, what do you mean by like, you mean selling them? If you're selling them just for credits, I mean, credits aren't really the, you know, a relevant currency for endgame players. So hoarding them for like some special engineered materials like the one I'm kind of going to get out here, it's kind of more meaningful, I think. Your first colonization starport should be called Green Name Orbit. That's a funny one. I like that. Yeah, maybe we should call it that. I don't know if we're gonna get to name them because, you know, there's consequences to naming things in odd manners in a game like this, but you never know. Maybe they will let us name things. If you have a corrosive and non-corrosive rack, does the stuff auto-sort? And is asking wild source heroes, and the answer is yes, it does auto-sort. You don't need to manually worry about that. Alright, so now I think we need to go to the tech broker, right? And the tech broker would have nothing, I guess. It does not have the drive, so I think we have to go to, I guess, a different one. Where do we go? Alright, where are we? Luton Star. In our to a rescue, telling us where to go. Search for nearest. Tech broker. I am in Luton Star. So the human tech broker is a rescue ship Putner, which is where I'm right now. So I am at a human tech broker. So why is this guy not letting me actually trade for... Am I doing something wrong? Does anybody get their... This is optional internal power plants. Is it an outfitting or well the hell is it? For internals. Ah, this is where you buy them. You have to buy them here, I guess? No, these are the ones I have on my carrier, so I have to transfer them. I can't buy them here. So where the heck do you get those? Are only on station tech brokers. Oh, okay, JB. I wonder why it would be only on station. So now we have human tech brokers, and then we have human tech brokers that are on ships, and human tech brokers that are on stations. Alright, I guess that's what it is. What's the closest non-broken station? I think it's in Altair. Altair. Great protagonist of the best of the Assassin's Creed games. Maybe second best. Because Ezio Auditore da Firenze was possibly the best. Why is it sending me the song? Is it 2 jumps? Yeah, it is 2 jumps. Alright, I guess it's 2 jumps. I don't know, I'm exploring, Alex. I'm just exploring around. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. How to nerf render distance at Braintree? Drop your render distance, drop your graphics to low, and that will nerf the render distance. Yeah, same thing, what's that? No, I'm not trying for class 4 cargo rack, I'm trying for a new frameshift drives. But I'm in the wrong place apparently. Or I was. No, I just set it to low. It's the easiest thing. I'm sure there is one particular setting that does it, but if you just set it to low, you don't even need to figure out which one it is. It's just a temporary thing. I mean, you flip it back to high as soon as you're done, or whatever you play on. Hey, Danny. Another green name. Welcome to the stream. We're celebrating the green names and also the fact that a couple of generous commanders donated an additional 30 green name membership today. How do we feel about colonization being the next expansion? I like it. I like the idea of colonizing and building our own bases. I think it's cool. I like it a lot better than Powerplay 2.0, but everybody here knows that I'm really not a big fan of Powerplay 2.0, so that's not saying much. Solo will be where I need to go, right? Yeah, hold on. No, Mustang, the planet is permit locked and HOP 22460 is just locked. There's no way to obtain the permit to get closer right now. Maybe there will be in the future, but not right now. I should also boost and get there faster. But I was looking at chat, and one thing I realized is looking at the chat while engaging in SEO tends to fling you with very big differences. Did you, Mark? Oh, you have to accept it though, because you're still gray. You're not green. You retracted the message. So I guess you didn't get it, or what happened? Now I'm kind of curious. So what is going on? Well, they said today on the stream that it's not going to be as crazy expensive as freight carriers. Well, you know there's a way to fix that, Mark, if you feel strongly about it. But obviously that's up to you. And yes, Yavin, there's like the whole Col 70 sector that is entirely permit life. Fight. Yeah, no idea what they will cost into the materials variation. I like this station. Like, this is one of my favorite Orbis starport variants. Should I do this and put assist off? Let's see if I can dock a different put assist off. Maybe not when I'm carrying 7 drive components. Would not be very wise to crash with this thing in. I always forget the clippers are large. I'm always thinking I'm flying a medium until I get to our landing pad. And I'm like, that's not a medium pad. I'm like, yeah, the clippers are large. Alright, let's see if we are in the right place. And the tech broker actually sells. Oh, finally. Cleary. Fargo. No! This is the Interceptor bobblehead. I have this already. Core modules. Yes, these are the ones. Engineer. They still sell the old one. Oh, they sell the class 2. Somebody said that it was. Oh no, this is the engineered FSD turreted. Why does it show turreted? Am I going crazy, guys? Here, we have turreted FSDs now, or turreted, gimbaled, fixed, turreted, gimbaled, fixed. The heck? This is so weird. And by the way, somebody had said that the class 2 was unique and was not available, but that's not true. They added it back to the game, or somebody kind of missed the fact that they had it. It might have sold out, or I don't know. Right. They still sell the old one, by the way, which is like super weird. Right. It's complete mystery. So I said I brought 7. Also, am I dreaming, or no ship uses the class 7 at all? Does any ship use a class 7 FSD? No, yeah, no, I'm wrong. There's a couple of ships. There's the Beluga, Cutter, and Defender that use a class 7. Never mind. There are. It's a class 8 that exists, but they fortunately didn't add the. By the way, the anti-corrosion I've already unlocked, as you can see. So I said I needed 1 plus 6. Wow, these are expensive in data 9-way exceptions. Huh. I wonder if I have enough junk to kind of unlock all of them. I think so, though. 1, 6. Got it. I hope these are cheaper. Let's had 4 of these. Nope, they're the same. I'm not gonna have enough data 9-way exceptions for all of them. Interesting. So, class 5. 1, class 4. Is it not taking the materials out of my pool? It still shows I have them all. Now unlocked and outfitting. But this is like a one thing, or is it permanently unlocked? No, it's a one-time thing. So I did 1, 1, 1, right? So I would do more here. No, it did take the things out. It just didn't update until I kind of went out of this. So I can only get 2 more. So what should I get? Get probably 2 more of the 5s. Probably the ones I use the most. Go back and go back in. By the way, shock cannons I've never used. At some point I want to try them, but it's one of those things I have literally never used. I've never heard anything good about them, so I guess like it's not gonna be a thing. And with that, we are out of data mine wake exceptions, which is, by the way, one of the most annoying things to find. Yeah, they are one-time buys, as we just proved, as I thought, but I wish they were like unlocks. Very expensive drives, but yeah, They are confused with hard points, clearly. Propulsion Elements Memphis is a Fargoid material that is dropped by scouts and interceptor hearts. I think you can also find them at the graveyard. You should actually find plenty of them at the graveyard. So, and it's definitely the easiest way to gather them right now is at Cocijo's graveyard. Shot cannons are good, but hot, huh? Okay. Is there a mats broker here? Not really, no. Like, I also kind of don't know, like, how is my storage of, what is the one built for data mine break exceptions, like the safe something, or say it's an S, I think. Strange Rake Solution, though. I'm almost full on Strange Rake Solution, but even though I trade this, trading up is what? 6 to 1? So I could get 30 more, so enough for 2 drive components. Worth it or not worth it? That's what I wanted to do though, right? So maybe that's what I have in inventory still, right? 2 components, yeah? Alright, let's go to a mats broker. Like back to Inara. Where is the closest mats trader? Encoded mats trader. Search nearest. Material trader. Encoded. Easy acquire. Actually, let me search next to Altair, so it doesn't send me to random places. Encoded, Fame and Terminally, and Birdsley. Like, this is impronounceable. It's also like pretty far, but it's 10 line. EQ Pegasus, so that's where we're going. It's closest marble ring. Alright, let's go trade for a data mine. Data mine exceptions. So let's filter out carriers who like it's impossible to see anything right now. Uh-oh. That was not the greatest undocking. Sometimes again I forget the Clipper is not a medium ship. Why am I doing it again, you wonder? Well, that was cool. Did I just get stuck in the it's like 4,000 hours in the game or whatever amount is, and I still get stuck in the zone slot. It's the beauty of Elite. I survived though. I'll take that. Yeah, clip that. Clip it everywhere. Clip everything. The graveyard, no, they don't really deplete. They like conventional wisdom or tribal wisdom says that the lower caustic levels to which the graveyards decay to have less loot. But I actually don't know if that is true. Like, I've never quantitatively measured it myself, so you know, you can take it at you know face value, but it's one of those things that may or may not be true in practice. Yeah, I should have gone to external camera, but I didn't want to die with 2 drive. I want to die with 2 drive components in my hold, so I decided to try and survive instead. Yeah, that is the conventional wisdom mark. But again, I haven't personally really covered any kind of data to be able to say whether that's, you know, statistically true or just anecdotically a thing. More than you know. Alright, and let's rock. Holographic advert. Yeah, so there's NPCs. Once caustic dissipates, NPCs show up. That is well known. And definitely true. This time I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. Still clip the entrance anyway. Bonk. I really can't fly the clip for the life of me. Alright, so Matt's trade. Oh, we have a tech broker here too. Oh, a garden one. Not like I need anything here. But I mean, even I have not unlocked the turreted weapons, just so tell you how bad they are. Right? And because I haven't unlocked everything except the turreted weapons. Because they're just too awful. Including the free fighters. Like, those are actually fun. Mostly useless, but fun. What was I doing? Sorry, wrong button. Material trader. We're trading for it. Ah, my bad. I thought it was Strange Wake Solution, but it's actually Eccentric Space Trajectories. Should we kind of just empty up everything and just sink? Because like this gives us 24. We need at least 30. That's like brutal. Truly brutal. And I'm short one. I guess I'll trade. I'll cross trade. I hate cross trade, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. How many can I get? Like, I mean, I also have like you keep getting materials like non-stop from all these things, so like adaptive and triplet capture also easy to get. So let's sink in 2 of these. So how many I need to get to 45? Alright. Oh, I didn't even need to get to 35. I need to get to 30, so I'm good already. So never mind. Good. What was it, 15 each? Yeah, it's 15 each. Alright, back to our human tech broker we go. I agree, caustic is better. Not having to deal with NPCs is actually better. I agree. Alright, should we try again with our little boost, but this time with a kind of better angle. And this time we made it. We made it. We've redeemed the shame of a previous undocking. Sort of. So we were in Altair before, right? So let's go back to Altair. Bye, Promethean Gold. Have a good one. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I have been known to resolve my differences with NPCs and ruthlessly violent manners or ways, occasionally. Only if I have very good reasons, though. Oh, Barefoot is online. This is a surprisingly long jump, which ends in a black adder. All right. Switch the XSF group for this point. It's pretty impressive. Like the anti-Xenoation of the PG has what, something like 18,000 members. Right. I wonder if it's more than Moebius, even. Right. If it's not, it's pretty up there. Question for the hive mind. I put the new FSD in my Type 9, but when I jump, I overheat every time. How do I stop that from happening? We'll use a better power plant. That's probably the simplest move. In fact, I'm thinking it might be the only move. Right. The other way would be to kind of lower your overall power consumption, but that's not an easy thing to do without truly messing with your build. But the Type 9 is known to run very hot, so like, if you don't want to overheat while charging your FSD, the answer I think is probably going to be yes. Either in the form of like a low emissions or an armored power plant. Well, I mean, you could argue not to use a power plant, but if he wants to use, a Type 9, why not? He should use a Type 9. So a little bit over. Yeah, that's the thing. Like using it next to a star, clearly makes everything hotter. I mean, a cutter is fine if you have the rank to buy a cutter and if you have the money to buy a cutter. If those two conditions are true, then sure. But a lot of people don't meet one, either, or neither. All those two conditions. But Type 9 is great for collecting materials. Okay. Not the ship I use, but I guess you could make that argument. The goal today was to gather Titan drive components and then turn them in on material brokers to unlock additional drives, which I partially succeeded at because I realized they don't have enough data mine wake exceptions, so I had to go trade them, and now I'm going back to finish what I was doing at Solar Orbiter, which is right ahead of us. I mean, once you start doing anti-Sinnoh combat in any kind of measured form and capacity, as you can see from this bond, which I still have to turn in, money is not a problem anymore. You enter a kind of post-credit era where money is completely irrelevant. What matters is materials and modules, not credits anymore. In fact, Alex and I just finished funding. What are we up to, Alex? 180 anacondas that people ultimately applied successfully for the defense of Hutton Orbital, like something like that. And that's almost 30 billion credits between the two of us that we just gave away. 171, yeah, close. Yeah, about 30 billion. Oh gosh. Spin if you will, it won't save you. No, the best way to burn credits is help other people out. At least that's my opinion. I mean, in general, you just don't want to give credits away because that kind of diminishes the achievement accomplished. But creating kind of player-driven events where you can reward credits for people actually doing something that's meaningful, I've found to be something that just makes people really happy and makes their experience in the game all the much better. So what did I buy here before? I don't even know what I bought. I bought 3 and then 2. So I should buy 1 class 4 and 1 class and 1 class 5. Let's see what we got. I got 3 class 5s. So I want 1 more of a class 5 and 1 more of a class 4, I think. Yeah. 1, 2. If I did my math correctly. 1 class 5 and 1 class 4. plus 5. And plus 4. And we're done with purchasing stuff. Ah, Blackadder again. Come on. The hell. I just go solo at this point.
Yet shadows persist as the war's long rhythm tightens its fist. Back to the front lines we gather again. The pieces and one till we see their end. Got a message call, fierce and clear to all.
Not necessarily all of them, just GMD, but a reasonable number. Like, one thing I figured is I have Titan Drive components for all of them, but I don't have Data Mine Wake exceptions for all of them. And that would be, that could take a while to acquire. But I have enough to get a decent number, at least on my most frequently used ships. Alright, last. Oh, I don't have Tellurium. Now I'm out Tellurium. Alright, I guess this is all the drives we're gonna get. 'Cause I'm not going to a match broker again. Unless there's one here. I don't think there is, no. Alright, time to return to our carrier and transfer those modules. Yeah, those are annoying to get, but as you can see from like this little experience I just had, it's not just about drive components, like it's pretty expensive in terms of other materials as well. So I need to kind of trade up for stuff. Plus, one of the ways that, you know, got materials the faster, which was fighting in target occupied systems and clearing them, is now gone. So now you have to go back to like some of the slower methods of getting materials, which are annoying, to be honest. Tons of mission at a time. You can do 20 restore missions in one go. Wow, that sounds pretty amazing, JB. Oh no, Vivian, I took a break for 2 days. Like, you've not seen me online for like 48 hours. Like, I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. Route and 34714 needs a permit. Interesting. Right, bring carriers back on. So go where I need to go. It has been 2 days, right? Crazy. Oops, I kind of like went a bit too far. Yeah, and tomorrow I need to do like most of my Christmas shopping. Actually, might ask for your completely unrelated to Antixino combat advice. Like, I need to buy presents for my wife. What do you buy a woman who I feel has essentially everything? I know she wants a pair of gloves. I'm gonna get her a pair of gloves, but I would also like to get her something that's more of a surprise and thoughtful thing, so we'll take suggestions. An anaconda. That would be a gift, but I'm not sure she would particularly appreciate. I like the suggestion though. 2 pairs of gloves. That's also a nice suggestion. I don't think that's necessarily going to be something that she would necessarily find all that endearing, but thank you for that suggestion too. Surprising burrito, okay. Whatever she asked for in an anaconda, okay. Slippers. Slippers actually are a good idea. I like the idea of slippers, Mark. Well, it's different. It's a different kind of romance. We've been together more than 10 years now. It's different. I mean, an e-reader. I like that suggestion too. Like, she has a Kindle e-reader though, but it's an old one. It's like from, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know, maybe a new one. Like, I don't know if 5 years. A massage. So that's the other thing, Mash. That's a good idea. I was thinking about some kind of experience, like spa day or something like that, like which might include a massage. I think that could be something that I think you should appreciate. XSF T-shirt. Now that's a good idea. Actually, we should, Alex, we should think about revamping our merchandise store of XSF swag, because I think we never really did anything cool there. I think we could do some cool swag for XSF. Not in the spirit of making any money, because don't make any money about stuff. More in the spirit of actually having swag to show. Alright. I heard the Milky Way. Now that might be a bit expensive. I know I have 100 billion credits in the game, but even that I think wouldn't necessarily afford you the Milky Way. I bought one of the War Mags. Yeah, the War Mags are fun. Nice dinner date. Yeah, that's the same thing. Probably time to go. I agree. Yeah, it's the same thing. A diffuser, like a perfume diffuser, like one of those things that have like the different sort of perfume thingies. That might be a good thing. All right, let's return our drive component to stock. And let's transfer all of our drives here for internal drives and transfer these here. I might have to, I think you can only transfer the ones that are on your ship, so you have to actually change ships to transfer your modules. As unbelievably, incredibly silly this is, you have to do it that way. I need to go to a ship that has a class. No, I can transfer the smaller ones. Now this is very interesting because normally, we might have found something interesting, guys. Normally, you cannot transfer. You cannot put smaller. We're on something, guys. Here, Mechan just found something completely by accident, which is very interesting. With normal SEO drives, like this one for example, you cannot equip them in a downsized way because of the way the fuel and the boost of SEO drives works. But it seems like that does not apply to the pre-engineered ones, so I'm gonna try something right now. If this is the case, see, this is where you should always watch my streams, because I bump into the weirdest stuff just by accident. Alright, let me transfer the other things. Oh, you can transfer but not equip. Oh, that's so sad, Alex. You just spoiled my happy bug finding. So sad. Which ship has a class 4 drive for a dolphin? No, I trust you, Alex. I still want to figure out if like that's the case. You can equip it. Why do you say you can't? I just equip. Oh, no, that's the pre-engine. No, never mind. This is like this is one of the not SEO ones. This is the SEO, and you cannot. Never mind. You are absolutely correct. Never mind. I got excited about stuff that made no sense. So you can transfer it but not equip it. This is so weird. Still, let's transfer our FSDs here. to mankind. Where are the plus 4s? Where did I put the plus 4s? Here? Oh, the smaller one it transfer them, but you can't. So the 2. Increase FSP range in Wolf 106. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So I need to go to a ship that has class 7. No, that's stored here. Or class 6, so I need to go to a condo or something. They put the right one back, yeah. Conda. Why would you want a smaller FSD, though, than the ship could take? The reason why you would want a smaller FSD is because smaller FSDs have better SCO stats. So it would make the ship run faster and burn a lot less fuel in SCO. So if you wanted to do a Hutton run, for example, you could try and put, for instance, a bunch of fuel on an Anaconda with a class 2 FSD, which would then go at the speed of a Sidewinder, but with fuel tanks of an Anaconda. So you could actually beat the Hudson run record if you were doing it that way. And that's the reason why they don't let you do that, because they don't want to let you run SCOs at higher ratings that the ship's inherent drive would otherwise let you. And this is also why there's still a reason to hold on to a few class 2D FSDs, because if you're doing things that are kind of local, like for example, some of our most min-max builds still use class 2D FSDs, not the SCOs, because you cannot put a 2D SCO drive on a ship that takes a bigger drive. But if you're just having a ship that's for racing, hooning, or extreme combat, where you would want that 2D FSD that's the lightest possible, then you would go with not the SCO, but you would go with the regular FSD. That's the only use case I can think of for non-SCO drives nowadays. Anyway, what were we doing here? We're transferring drives. Let's transfer drives. Look at this ship, by the way. Isn't it cool? Where is the SCO drive here? Now, the really annoying thing is that these don't come with an experimental, so you have to manually apply the experimental, which is very annoying. This I cannot equip, but it's here. This one is local. This one has to be transferred, I guess. But cannot be. No, this one is still here. Are all modules here now? I think so. Arriving in 2 minutes or so. This one arriving later. So, and this one is here. I think I should just sell the old ones because otherwise it's so confusing. It's like SCO, non-SCO, pre-engineered but not SCO. It's like every time I'm trying to find a drive, it's like going and figuring out what the heck is this one versus that one. But these should be arriving now. And then these, yeah, these are all the old. See, these are a 2D I actually want to keep. I think I have faster boot stripped down. This is the most extreme version of min-maxed FSD. I also have another one lying around. I don't know why I do have another one. Like, it just doesn't make sense to have another one. Like, but yeah, those are handy. All of these ones are now obsolete, which kind of sucks because I just kind of re-engineered them all after the SCO drives came out. Ah! Oh well. These should be arriving now. So what ships do we want to put that on? I think we want to put one of the class 4s on the Coral Mark 5. I could use it. And I I don't know if other ships have that too. I like the Cobra Mark V. In general, like these drives do particularly well on ships that have to turn AFSD off for power management reasons. In addition to ships that you want to jump as far as they can because they're explorers or whatnot. This one goes to 41.6 to 43.9, and that's without the experimental. That's actually really nice. And then I think I got another class 4 if I remember correctly, the 241, right? So where would I put the other class 4? I think the other class 4, I have one on the Dolphin already. Was Amandia class 4 or class 5 FSD? Can't remember. Should be a class... Anyone, this one gets one of those, because like this one of those things jump the farthest overall. So this one has a 5-5, but they get one of the new class 5 as the open engineer. But there was another ship that I wanted to put the class 4 on, but I can't remember which one it was. Let me just check my Etsy again. Class 4, DPS, Cobra Mark 5, Mark 4, Mark 3, Scout. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. All those, plus the Dolphin, check. The Pharaoh, the Lance, the Keelback, the Mamba. And then the Vulture. Those are all good candidates. Let's put it on the Mamba for the sake of argument. Oh, the FDL is probably the one that needs it the most. Not like I really use this ever, but I guess if one ship really benefits from additional jump range, it's probably the FDL. This goes to from 18 point something to 20 point something, and then we go to like to 22, and that's a pretty big difference. I'd say it gives you a lot more directness in the routes that you pursue. So yeah, this is the ship that should go on. So we've assigned both of the 4s. We assigned one of the 5s. The other 5s, I think one should go on the Chieftain. One is already on the crate. I think we put it on the crate. One I put on the Mandalay, so this should go on the Chieftain. This should also have a beam, small beam. I've been scavenging parts for a reason or another. I like to shamelessly. Alright, second SEO drive. 3 engineers is the one. I think so, yeah. This is good. The hardpoint clips through the floor on the FDL. I don't know. Possibly. And then, so we did it on the Chieftain, we did it on the Mandy. The crate already has one, I think. The Chally, I think, could use one too. Chally's also another ship that can benefit from that. Core internals. Man, a ship I use pretty often. And the last of the ones I got would go to whom? Would go to the Mandy already has it. Oh, the Fighter Mark II. Easily. Easily. Easily this one. Oh, nice. There we are. Sinks. The Fighter Mark II also has a lot of benefit in jumping longer. There you go. Alright, all my drives are being distributed, I think. I am out of the materials to have synthesized more, to buy more. Should I take the plunge and just sell the old one so I don't get fiendishly confused? I mean, they're still kind of useful if I kind of were to buy some ships and didn't want to engineer them, but if I did... It's a big question, big dilemma. Guess I'll hold on to that for now, as I have module space, but if I ever get into anything close to module limits, I might end up getting rid of them. Yeah, I mean, you can use the in-game map to contribute to a war, but you know the problem is there's a lot of things the map won't tell you. Like it generally won't tell you, for example, if a system. It does tell you if a system has been completed, but it doesn't tell you what kind of people are focused on, at least not easily. So you kind of need to like check them one by one, or guess. I mean, if you kind of try hard enough, it'll tell you what you need to know in many cases, but sometimes it's like really convoluted and kind of effort to kind of like go after it. Alright folks, with that, I think we've completed our mission for today. We'll see if we have a chance to stream tomorrow. Otherwise, the next stream, more likely than not, will be on Sunday, when with Xenostrike Force we take our mod shard builds out and go and try and give a Hydra, which in a legit way, which would be the first time in the game that happens if we are successful. And we'll see on Sunday if we're successful. If we have time again to put up stream tomorrow, late in the day, I might do that. But tomorrow, during the day, I have to go and try and put some of your ideas for the Christmas shopping in practice and close the year at work. So those two things will keep me busy for a while, but then we'll have some time off, which would be great. Thank you for following along. Thank you to all those who donated memberships to pretty significant. I think we got 30 donated memberships on this stream, which is amazing. Anybody again who is supporting our channel with a green name, or in the case of our moderators like Alex, who have a bodyguard next to their name. Big thank you to all. By the way, I forgot I actually have a end of stream thank you screen for you all now. And if you're not again subscribed and you're following along, I would encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel so that you get notifications when I do stream and for the new content I do put out. And go to Mechan. Go to Mechan. Over and out.